Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Suzanne, and this is an update, the April update for Face the Music Project Pan. I will leave the info in the description box, with the creator and all the info. There's a link to the spreadsheet, which is very large, so that's why I'm doing a little extra products. I'm doing about 8. So, rolling out. I'm going to do those first. I have my notebook here, and it's a little awkward, so let me just put it down here. First one rolling out is this Tarte. I still do not have good light. I'm sorry. Tarte. This is Martini. It was for Whiskey in a Jar, the song, various artists, and it was for an alcohol theme. So I picked this color, and it is a pretty olive green. I used this, 6 times, and I liked it once I can't get the lid on. I liked it once I started using it. It's a little dark, and you have to kind of be in the mood for that, or maybe in the winter if you care. And then the next one, which I didn't think I was going to get to, but I did, is this KVD Brow Pomade in light brown. This was a 20-use goal. I finished it April 8th. I'm having issues with the lids today. I don't know if I'm going to keep this. I'm probably going to declutter it. It's a little shiny because I put a bunch of Duraline in it, but it's, I don't know, it's just... Okay, sorry, I had to add another light. It was just too dark and it was driving me crazy. So where was I? I was with the KVD Brow Pomade, and it's shiny because I've added a lot of Duraline. Still has a dark spot, driving me crazy. And it's kind of dried out, and the Duraline revived it a little bit, but not much. And to be honest, if I use it as a liner, it's kind of sheer. And if I try to build it up, it gets clumpy. And forget it in my eyebrows, it looks horrible. So I think I'm done with that. I only have a black one left, which still is working okay. So there we go on that. I don't think I'm going to buy a lot of those potted things anymore. The other one was for Jet City Woman, sorry, from Queensryche, and it was an urban theme. So I picked the Tarte, another Tarte. This is in Sinful for Vegas. And this was also a 6-use goal. And it's not bad. Again, dark. I'm very heavy-handed with pretty much everything. And let's get a rag here. And I would put it on the morning either with my finger or a dense brush. And then I had I had this big blob on my eye, and I was like, oh crap. So I've been trying to do it lighter. It's just so many years ingrained. I always like the darker eye look, and I'm trying to lighten that up now. And the one that I'm actually decluttering, I did not meet the goal. My nails were peeling, and sorry, my nail polish looks horrible, but and a lot of them broke, so I had to cut them down. They're growing back fast, but it's from Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy from Big and Rich. It was any product you use instead of your favorite in any category. And instead of the nail tech, I was using this OPI Nail Envy because, you see how I marked it? Because I got it in an advent calendar that I foolishly bought a few years ago. So I'm just tossing that. I cannot deal with that. I tried it try to use it over the nail tech, and it still peeled. And then we go to Diamonds by Rihanna, and it's a diamond or gemstone theme. I'm going to put it on the screen. It was for a nail polish for L'Oreal, Diamond in the Rough. I did wear it, and I don't know, I might have put it backwards somewhere else, so I will put that up on the screen. The other one I finished was The Way You Love Me by Michael Jackson and Faith Hill, product you love, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape here. And this had a 15-use goal. I completed that. It's actually, you can see the windowing. It's almost done. I'm still scraping some out. I tried to take out the stopper, but it bent my what do you call it, spatula thing. So kind of gave up with that. I'll just scrape out as much as I can. I still want to finish what's in there. I'm still getting some stuff out. Not much, but. Next one is Man in the Mirror. A product you use a mirror to apply. So I picked this Maybelline Firework mascara. This was a 30 use goal. I'm past that actually, but you can see too the stopper keeps coming out. And it has a fuzzy on it. But every morning I go to put this on, and the stopper is, I gotta push the stopper back in. So there's the wand. It's okay. If you like I feel a more natural look, it is fine. I don't think this one's waterproof. I haven't had any problems with transfer or anything like that. But I just like the, I guess, a little more dramatic lash. And for me, I don't think it gives me that. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Might be different for somebody else. Next one was Mia, Bad Bunny and Drake. Product you will always repurchase, and that's the Grande Lash Conditioner, Grande Repair. I said 30 uses or finish, and I ended up finishing it. I used it 13 times, and this is pretty much at its end. The brush is kind of gross. So I started on a new one. So that's done. That was in my empties. Okay, just had to reach for my notebook. What's still staying in is for Summer of 69 by Bryan Adams. A product you use 69 times, and I put in this Vichy Mineral 89 sunscreen. I have used this 44 times. I don't know. I think it's going to run out before 69 times. So I've been kind of alternating this with the CeraVe that I put in a deck of panning. But mostly I've been using this because it looks like it's near the end. So I'll probably run out before I hit that goal. Rolling In, there's a couple songs in Spanish that I apologize ahead of time for any pronunciation, or I should just put it on the screen and not embarrass myself or tarnish the language. There's a song by Selena. My interpretation is like Forbidden Love. I'll put the name on the screen. And it's a product you love but shouldn't. Okay, a product you love but shouldn't. I forgot to pick something else. I had to do it. It's this Fresh, this rose toner, facial toner. I'm going to put a use of 20 times on it. It's getting low. Let's see if I can lift that up a little. The reason I do love it, and obviously it does fit the prompt, I shouldn't, because I don't think it really does too much. And the rose petals get really clumpy in there, which kind of gross. And the price, I think it's like $44 the last I checked. Could be more than that now, who knows. But yeah, I'm not buying that again. I'm going to other toners or micellar water. Deep Purple Band. So a product with deep pans. I really thought they were going to say something purple, so that threw me off. So I'm picking Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple. Oh, I hate when it's upside down. And I got a lime green shirt on. And I want to use this 6 times. I'm a lot of editing here because I'm trying to do it one-handed. So this is Sparkling Pineapple. It is beat up. It's dirty. It's very old. Like most of my makeup. So yeah, it's still working. Except this shade right here is so glittery and chunky. I don't use that. It looked really nasty the last time I used it. It fell all over my face, which I really don't like. Next one, Footloose, Kenny Loggins, a loose powder. So I'm picking this e.l.f. HD powder. There's not much in here. I have it to finish. And I have my backup powder ready to go. Okay, this one I don't even know how to pronounce the artist. Juanes? Again, it'll be on the screen. A product you'll miss when it's gone. And even though I have another one, I will miss this Derek Lam. This is Silent Street. Where is it? It's Silent Street. I don't know where it's. Oh, it's on the. You can't see it on the label. I want to use this 4 times. There's not too much left, but I'm kind of savoring it. Dust to Dust by The Warning. Powder, another powder product, but not loose. So I did Max Happy Go Rosy. Max Happy Go Rosy blush, and I want to use this 6 times. I'm gonna try to get through some of my blushes, just get use on them. But it's a pretty blush. the other one I have by MAC is too peachy, so I don't care for that. Let's see, I get that on here. So I don't know if that's a good swatch. It's kind of hard to tell the lights in the phone. So I got 6 uses on that. The next one, second to last, Second Chance by Shinedown, a product that deserves a second chance. I had this in a sample, well, a smaller sample, and I didn't, as usual, I think it's going to do something miraculously overnight, and then I don't bother. So I ended up getting this, I think this was like a free gift with purchase, and I've had it for a while. So I want to finish this up. This is the Niacinamide Night Mask. I'm using the Glow Recipe Niacinamide, and I've been using it steadily because it's in a project, and I have noticed a difference in my skin, and some of the sunspots I have under my eyes have lightened a little. They're not gone, but at least I've lightened a little. I don't need, even the Tarte Shape Tape was having trouble with a couple of them. And then I have no idea, and I'm very curious about this one, so I'm going to have to look it up. The Ketchup Song by Las Ketchup. Never heard of it. Food themed. And I am picking the Too Faced White Peach palette. Another old one. I just want to use this 6 times. I've got Pan too. It's very dusty. I don't remember if that's older because of the it's just the way it was. I don't really remember. And actually my Pan palette's getting pretty dusty too. It must be age with Too Faced. So that is it. Apologies if the editing's a little wonky. I've been back and forth with things. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.